This is video number 3 for the double knit spider hat. I have flipped over to the magic loop. I have roughly half the stitches on each side, and I've worked a few rows. I think I have just completed row 3 of the chart actually, so I'm going to show you how I work, how I hold the yarn so that it's easier for me to switch colors and flip back and forth with the 2 strands of yarn. So this is easiest to show when I'm just working straight and not having to change. I have the main color on the bottom, which is red in my case, and the contrasting color on the top. I hold them between my thumb and forefinger so I can easily knit and purl. I'm on the end here and I'm pulling snugly on my first pair because I want to make sure I don't get any laddering. So just have to pull snug on that first one, and then the rest should be smooth sailing after that. So hold between the thumb and the forefinger, grab the red on the bottom, grab the black from the top, makes it easy to knit when you're in the back, and purl when you're in the front. And it's a smooth transition up and over from front to back, and then up and over from back to front. This speeds up my double knitting when I'm just doing it regular, not having to switch back and forth. When I get to the chart, I will be switching back and forth, and it's best to have a system then too. Generally, if it's switching pretty evenly, I keep the main color on the bottom and the contrasting color on the top, and then I just grab from a different position. But if I'm going to be switching for long periods of time to the front being the opposite color, then I would switch and have that color on the bottom. So I kind of go back and forth throughout the process. Occasionally I will knit or purl with the wrong color. So when you're starting a new round, it's always good to look around on both the outside and the inside and check for mistakes. When I've made a mistake, I usually work up to that point on the next round and then fix it before I work the next. Okay, so here I can see I was on round 2, and now I just finished 3. So I'm going to flip that. This is the beginning of my round. Then there are a number of pairs that we work in the basic stitch before we get to the marker that marks the beginning of the chart. So work this way up until the chart. So this is video number 3, basically just showing you double knitting and showing you how it looks on a magic loop and how I hold my yarn. Might help you to double knit a little faster if you have a certain way that you do it. It helps. Look for video number 4, which will show a little chart work.